Random Sidge got me in a not so random spot. I ain't even mad because it proves a large point across the spectrums. If you take an issue with what we doing here, I think you might need to go ahead and say something about it. But if you ain't got no issue, I appreciate you tuning in. Cause why would you be tuning in if you ain't want no solid insight into this product? You know what I mean? Like if you're busy paying attention to what I'm doing in regards to all of this or whatever else, like man, I think you might need to be checking yourself before you get checked yourself. Now, let's get it popping. Smackdown happened. Vengeance Day is tonight. Yo, shout out to everybody down in the level up period, level up space. Um, I see the name in the corner, man. I really appreciate it if you do subscribe or hit the like button or something like that. If you don't, I mean, I appreciate you being around. But man, we're looking at everything in light of all the things that's going on, man. I think I'm gonna save some of the thoughts for the end, but because it transitions in the things that we're trying to do here so far as the character development space. Shouts to the whole vocal minority mafia. Everybody know who they is. You know what I'm saying? So shouts to everybody. Uh, Full on take over the WWE universe. That's what we doing. You know what I mean? Like we ain't trying to run nobody, but as far as this internet wrestling community space goes, like it's a lot of projects, a lot of projects. I mean, if you don't know what the projects is, you might want to go look around. But it's a lot of projects. I'm not really seeing things to be like extra proud of so far as opinions go, because it's nothing that's going to be like, there's never anything set in stone, but then everybody wants to complain. Such a fickle fan base, and this is all a forced product of what? A byproduct of who? When? Stop shitting on ourselves, bro. So that maybe everybody stop shitting on the bet on TV. Now, let's continue. Um, Yo, SmackDown, February 2nd, bro. I like it. I liked it. Again, tune in to Vengeance Day tonight. I'm prepared. You know what I'm saying? Like my mind is ready for whatever the fuck they about to be getting crazy with tonight. I have no super plans or any ponies in any matches, but I'm just excited for all of them because eventually this will be all of them dealing with whatever celebrity superstars on TV. So SmackDown happened. February 2nd. I liked KO. I liked Logan Paul. Good promo in the ring. Um Logan's getting warmer. Before it was more like just to lean into your snarky heel, and it's like nah. I mean, as far as being able to develop a character within that celebrity bracket, Logan's doing it right. It's taking a little bit of time, but scheduling and a million other things going on. Like I'm liking it. He has reason behind it, and then most importantly, he can provide and deliver in the ring. So when that's happening, then look, this is all we could ask for. He's in there with one of the best. He looks great with the championship right now. Whenever KO gets to it, it's fine. They got the cool story with the cheating and stuff like that going on. I think it's really, really cool. I think it's very. I mean, it's old school, so I've heard it's fascinating. I know it's not the not the newest trick in the book, but I'm interested. You know what I mean? So they're both very solid on cam, on screen, and we're just gonna go ahead and see you know how it continues to play itself out. Now, KO Austin Theory, solid stuff, man. Theory and Waller fine. Leading the perf, no tag titles. All right, cool. Maybe they'll get into this space in the next couple of weeks. We had a fatal four-way. Are they going to be in that match next week? Who knows? I've been saying we should have those just to get more people on TV for the longest. But then it's like, nah, that's crap because no one's going to want to see them. People are going to tune out. Let's continue, man. Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate, pretty deadly. LWO and Legato, they're fantastic. How you got Legato and LWO in the same ring, man? So, good. La Madrina's back. What do they call it? The Godmother? Come on, man. Come on, man. The backstage vignette, or not even a vignette, but the little quick skit back in wherever they was at the Italian bar, man. I'm loving it. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of all of them. It's a perfect little quartet. Right along with LWO, they all look good. Zelina got some hits in. I'm waiting. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna be patient with what they got and what they offer, and once the time presents itself, we gonna be very happy with both of them getting in there and getting it popping because Zelina been a spicy Latina. look, Elektra Lopez has evolved throughout the time from NXT and Level Up. Like I said, she was just on Level Up like a month and a half ago. Now she's on Smackdown, not taking up all the attention, but looking just right. You know why? Because she never left. She was there the whole time, so shout out to Elektra Lopez, for real, for real. Don't want to take away anything from the Fatal 4-Way tag match, but at the end of the day, I got what I wanted out of this. So now when it comes to, and I'm talking about in-ring, so now with that, we got to do more of that so we can have more people to be noticed. Like, who is noticeable the most? Raul, with that big jump going toward the announce table. I really appreciated what he was doing there. Raul has a little bit of a carefree sense as far as putting it all on the line in the ring, but he does it professionally. You know, it just takes me back to 205. It was those days when that crew of guys and some girls, but they were out there just not being reckless, but just throwing it all in the ring, you know, and that's what the process and the program is all about at the end of the day, because now Cruz del Toro is all the way at the, you know, he's all the way on SmackDown, he's getting it popping. They did one job match, yo. Oh, man. And now look at him. So, look, that's all you can ask for out of all of them. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate picking up the victory. Good. I mean, the line is starting to make sense. You know, everybody's moving up, and then it's sometimes like, oh no, this is a participation trophy. Only reason why is because the line didn't make sense before. Now, and like, whose turn is it now? Because there ain't no line. Nah, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate been around long enough. Just like on the Level Up process. Who was down there last night scrapping? Shouts to the guys match. I'm gonna let them continue building because he's in a spot right now, and I believe in you, bro, but we just gonna let it continue. Good momentum on his side. But no. What was it? Carly Bright and Blair Davenport. You see what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't rush her up, but another one that's right in the position that I would say, like, if it was anyone else in that position and Blair was there and I was in complain mode, I would say C, because we got Blair right there and not doing nothing. But Blair was just on deck last night, well, as far as Level Up goes for me. So, good bread. Tyler Bate, Pete Dunne, same thing. Especially for Tyler Bate. You know what I mean? Like, if anybody deserves that time, you know, like, to really up their levels and their stock or whatever else, yeah, great. And then Pete Dunne is back, which is like he never left, but then it's still like, nah. And let's cover it because he was, what was it, the little mangy mutt bush or whatever they was trying to script him as. And I wouldn't even dare say they now, because we already know how this thing been getting booked for years upon years. So now we're actually getting to see a real Pete Dunne. I think I would even contend to argue, looking at this Brawling Brutes and where the hell is Sheamus right now. Get well, Sheamus, shouts to Sheamus, whatever he's doing for real, like outside of storyline. But in storyline, I'd argue, I would even contend for real, that maybe Sheamus wasn't a good influence on Pete Dunne. Maybe maybe Butch needed to ensure that Sheamus would continue to be a certain way for the good of the Brutes, if you will. Because if I'm looking at it with any more kind of detail, I feel like it's just going to start blending into whatever actual realities people backstage were feeling resonant with the most during that time and administration that the Brawling Brutes and Sheamus, which he was a part of that, which they were under. So I don't really know how to respond to too much of it, but we just want to see my man Sheamus get back, you know, and then we go from there. So anybody else? LWO, Legato, yeah, everybody's on solid, man, and they're pretty deadly. Man, look, they made everybody listen to a Pretty Deadly song, and they made everybody listen to Tiffany Stratton's song. Tiffany Stratton needs a new goddamn song, bro. Shouts to Hulu, for the record. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing that out there for real, I appreciate. Oh my God, I love Tiff. Tiff is great. The crowd is gonna fucking love Tiff. It's already starting. Maybe she could bring back her elbow. I don't know. Maybe not, because we want health. We want to preserve health. But at the same time, like, yo, where Tiff at? What's she doing, man? Because she kicking ass last night. But let's continue off that fatal four-way. Next week, we're going to get another one on Raw, and then we're going to see who's going at these titles, these tag titles that Judgment Day are holding down. Bayley announced she's taking on Io Sky. That took too long. Not Bayley hurt. Bayley and Damage Control was great. Bayley in these moments are all awesome. Like, I was happy to see Bayley and Sasha running together when Sasha was there. And it's unfortunate to see that the crew acted like that toward Bayley, but they're two very, very glaring standouts. You know, outside of the graphic, the Damage Control graphic when they're making their entrance. But no. The first thing that stands out is Bayley speaking Japanese. How about it? Bayley could talk like that. Oh, she was understanding. Look, and that's because her and Coda was cutted somewhere learning all the things. Coda wasn't there this week. What in the world is going on with Coda? But she wasn't supposed to be there for that. That was some Damage Control. They own little. That ain't even Damage Control. That was the Io, Asuka, and who's the other one? Yeah, Kairi. That was the Kabuki Warriors and who? Io. Yeah. Y'all do know Bayley could beat Io, right? I'm just paying attention. Bayley would have had more of a challenge going to taking on Mommy. But at the end of the day, I guess she wanted to go and take on the Smackdown championship, not the women's championship. And I'm not upset about it. You know what I'm saying? That line has a long line. Like, Becky started with it. Bayley deserves all her spots, all her flowers, all her titles, or whatever else. Whole wall montage collage of Bayley. Yes, why not? But my thing is, let's just get to the match, yo, because I'm about to sit here and start really, I don't want to say ranting, but I just want, I think I'm just upset that the turn wasn't as, it was heartbreaking enough. And I guess I would have been way too upset if she really would have got her feelings hurt. You know what I mean? Like on some OD beat up. They didn't do a great job. Like, okay, it reminds me. Shout out to Vengeance Day coming tonight, by the way. Tune in for that. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to see it. But it reminds me of when Roxy got turned on by Cora. Shouts to Cora, by the way. Shouts to Wes, you know. It wasn't necessarily, say like this. They needed to put the gloss on that back at production when they were making the video package recap and all the rest of it. Like, that was what needed to happen, like, clearly. And that was no diss to both of them. It just shows in this, this one last night that took place. Wasn't great. Wasn't happy about it. Shouts to them. If they could all stay together, oh man, I'm liking whatever they about to name themselves. Even if they want, I don't know about keeping that name. That's gonna be ass kicking. You know what I'm saying? But how's Dakota? Is she still injured? That's how I feel about this entire segment, for real. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see Io and Bayley go at it, for real. So, yeah, let's see what's going on with Coda, and then we'll go from there. Bobby Lashley, Street Profits, they were supposed to have a little standoff with the Final Testament. Good on them. And all the craziness is happening, and then they about to start going, and who? Scarlett jumps on Bobby's back. Adorable. I was actually scared for Bobby. I didn't know what she's about to rip his brain off or something. But in jumps B-Fab with bright red hair. Oh. Okay. So if B-Fab is there with absolutely no relation to maybe joining Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits, which would be dope. But it's okay. Where's Ashanti now? Oh, yeah, man, I think we might have some jobs for you. I feel like Ashanti's turning into a low-key hitter. I'm going to be quiet on it. Because I've been watching my man for some time. He's one of those that continue to make it through all these cuts. If he get cut next, I'm going to be tight. But nah, like, he's another one of those, he's another one of those Blair Davenports of the roster. And I'm going to say right now, yeah, Ashanti could be doing something, but maybe that's just a me thing. I think everybody likes Ashanti. They're just kind of waiting for him to find a spot. Like, B-Fab was able to find a spot last night with the, whatever. Last night with the Street Profits. And that's good. That's good. I like it for her. B-Fab goes right back to the Thunderdome days with all the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? So, right there in the crowd, happy and banging on the motherfucking screen thing. Hey, y'all, yeah, go ahead, yay. But shouts to B-Fab, let it be clear. Hit Row, that was a crazy little thing. They just been kind of sitting around. Something for her to do is extremely random. Hope she sticks around. If she doesn't, it won't be surprising because we've heard more than enough people speak to her in-ring capability. You know what I mean? But I'm looking optimistically at it all. So good on her. Backstage, plenty going on leading backstage. We finally get backstage, and who comes out because they signed something? They signed Smackdown. That's all well and good. Tiff comes out and smacks the fucking shit out of goddamn Mia Yim. I'm talking, she smacked the mean chin off a name. And I'm like, why are we coming to the main roster with that kind of goddamn sour cream? Because I don't want to call Michin fodder like that. But that was exactly what just happened. Michin, oh no, don't worry, guys. She's got the club with her. She'll get back to normal at any time, no time flat, whatever. Solid match. Tiff got her shit in. Tiff picked up the victory. Prettiest moonsault in the center of the universe. And I think that we should get to see a little more. The only thing more important than everything that Tiffany Stratton has to offer at this point especially is her goddamn theme song. She's on the main roster now, please. I would give it one more month from this moment forward. I want a new theme song out of Tiffany Stratton. I'm just asking. If it don't happen, I'm not crying about it, but it's like, yo, this as if shit is not gonna... You know what? Go ahead and get your pop out of it. Go ahead. Let's see the pops. I'm waiting for it. I want to hear that bullshit ring, and then I want to hear the fans go crazy. There it is. Now, we change that motherfucking theme song, the fans are going to go crazy a lot faster. It's my opinion, because this is a very, very delicate space that we're in with the superstar. Just making a debut, got a good win. The track is horrible, but the superstar got the talent. So now we're looking like, all right, how are we going to market this thing? Because I'm feeling like she can go places, for real, for real. She can be the resurgence of the Clueless era, but then, like... Dog, she's Charlotte's injured for now. She could be ready for when Mother gets back. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? So there go that. I liked it. Shouts to Michin, for real, for real. Jokes aside, she didn't get the shit smacked out of her, so she gonna have to get something back off that. And then we got my man Cody making his decision. Now, my opinion on it all, I say Cody should choose. Well, Cody gonna do what he want to do anyway. That's what I'm saying. But Seth made a compelling enough argument so far as that form of television being the goal. And I mean, it came down to, for real, it comes down to how backstage feels. If they trying to run my man Roman's title run longer, don't send Cody at him. Cody came in with his dog just to say, this is type me, my G. I will, don't sick me on you. So let's leave Cody Roman. That's how I was feeling. Meanwhile, Seth and Cody, they done already did this. Seth got something to prove. If we're looking at it from Seth's angle, Seth got something to prove. He could beat Cody now with the championship. Oh, it's going to mean that much more. It's going to make 3 losses in a row go away immediately. Like, if I didn't have a car, then 3 checks for $19,000 would come in really handy for me. Just saying. You know what I mean? And I don't even have a car. I stole this. Let's move forward, because Cody out here stealing hearts. Cody is playing politician. His promos are so well put together now. it's like, nah, whatever you about to do, we're riding with you, bro, because we believe in what you're saying. And I'm just shocked because it's a long time coming for him, man. So good on him. Cody ain't even know what he wanted to do. Apparently, he was going to go try to finish the story one way, but now the story going to get some little twists and turns and wrinkles or whatever you want to call it. But he went and got some consultation. And we all know it's quite possibly the most electrifying consultation you going to get. I might run that myself. Shit, or start calling that this a WWE consulting podcast, I don't know, consulting cast. I don't know. Ooh, the consulting cast. I think we running with it. But no, for real. Most electrifying consultation in the WWE universe. How about it? Man, The Rock comes out. I was actually shocked. Wasn't listening to no spoilers, wasn't looking for any and not just The Rock. TKO Group Holdings board of directors, Dwayne The Rock Johnson came out. Like, oh shit. Uh-oh. Now you're in trouble, Roman. Now, do I want to lose faith in Roman? Absolutely not. Cody said not at Mania. We only got one more thing to do before Mania. I don't know what finishing this story is going to entail if The Rock is coming out. Because The Rock and Roman at Mania is a clear sell. Obvious sell. Rock and Cody at Mania, it's more like Rock and Roman at Mania now, in my opinion. Back in them days. Maybe like when the people started getting tired of it but still bought the ticket. That's where Cody Roman is right now, currently, in my world. Now, The Rock, is he going to take him on at Elimination Chamber? Why would The Rock make a grand re-debut at the Elimination Chamber? Perth for Australia is big. But Cody could go out there and headline the show. Now, here's the deal. In light of everything that's been taking place, I can see where the Elimination Chamber could be a big title change. It's space for that. It's a trip to Australia. We haven't been out there since like the Super Showdown or whatever it was, the Superstar Showdown, whatever. I don't think we've been out there since. That was like when the Iconics won the women's tag titles. That's a long time ago now. Shouts to the Iconics and definitely their theme song, but whatever. And the whole division over there that they currently in, I think, with Jordan Grace and them. Shouts to that, just for the record. But in light of everything, with all of the changes that have been taking place, I mean, if you're watching long enough, you know that Elimination Chamber is actually a fairly prime position for the title to be changed. I've heard more than enough of my people, again, shouts to the Vocal Minority Mafia. I've heard my guys over there in creative talking like, look, and they've been saying it for months. For the record, I'm over here co-signing that, definitely. Like, and as is most of that stuff, that comes from over on that side. You know what I mean? But look, it's been months that my man has been saying this and his people. Look, there is no reason why the title needs to be on the line between Roman and anybody for the tribal chiefdom. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship, or whatever you want to call it, is not the tribal chiefdom. It's not the lay. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that. So technically, The Rock could run through and pick up a victory. That could be a real string of just a string of kiss my ass type of life for damn Roman for 2 months. And it would make sense. He ain't been around, coming at the schedule, all that. Solid promo, man. Roman kicked his ass. You want to do the motherfucking workhorse money, or you want to do Roman Reigns? All that. That was like one of the best promos I've heard from him. Cody don't need no consultation, but he gonna get it anyway because this is an important element to his story, to hinge point. So what's gonna happen? And now we've got The Rock. So hold on, let me step to this right fast. My man Dwayne The Rock Johnson, board of directors, TKO Group Holdings, you know what I'm saying? New management is in the building. I don't know what you're doing. You thought you was gonna get past all this? Or you thought you was gonna get past all of this? All right, bro. We got our eyes on you now, Playboy. You had that plot armor before, Playboy. You know what I mean? Now we gonna see what it's really about. And I like Roman, for the record. I do. Shouts to the tribal chief, but I'm just saying, like, for real, man, fuck around, The Rock taught Roman how to wrestle. We could call that, run that in a story, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be mad if Cody get the title at Elimination Chamber and then Roman get the tribal chief, though. And then that just put, not Roman, excuse me. Well, I mean, hey, whatever. That ain't even a Freudian slip, because y'all know I'm a bang with it, but we've been saying it closer to 3 years anyway. So is it really a slip, or is it just motherfucking conscious now? Like, you know, like, he's synonymous with champion. So how's Roman going to do this? What's going to happen with Solo? How's Paulie going to react? What's about to happen to WrestleMania? The only thing more important, honestly, right now is what's about to happen at Vengeance Day, because it's along the road to WrestleMania. You're not going to sit here and act like you at McDonald's when you're 10 blocks away from McDonald's. You're not going to go to the ATM 10 blocks away from the McDonald's and say, hey, I'd like an order of fries and a burger, please. You're not going to do that. So we're going to have to get there. Right now, we just so happen to be at the Vengeance Day corner, or the corner of Vengeance and Day Road. So now, let's go ahead, Vengeance Lane and Day Road. Whatever, it's about to be nighttime. Let me go ahead and address the women's roster on NXT, because this matters to me enough with everything that's been going on. Right now are the times where every woman can show and prove exactly why. One, they're the future of tomorrow, but then they have the spots they are given, the opportunities provided. Why there are no spots, like be safe but don't be careful is something I say damn near a lot when it comes to a lot of important matches. But I think that needs to be the mantra moving forward for the NXT women's division, especially because there was a time when women were not main eventing, whether we had a main event segment or a one match to go segment, women were not there. Actually, the one match to go segment was that last night. That was the last women's match before the main event segment, but it was still no more wrestling in the show. Main event match. The only reason it's like that is because of the things that, you know, people like Stephanie and Triple H and the rest of a lot of women and people that believe in this, a lot of what they believed in. You know what I mean? We got to stack the roster. We got to stack the roster. I need to see it in the ring then, because I'm not really seeing, I'm seeing too much safety. I'm seeing scared. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing nervous to make the moves happen. And it's like, nah, get loose. If we in there practicing every day, it's definitely one of those nights where we show and prove, from the women's standpoint, from the women's division, where they show and prove exactly why they don't need to be going through none of the things